for you, little kitty.
It all began, like all beginnings, on the edge of this city. The cat called Lance had just a tiny litter-mate kitten, all of them looking about for food and safety from outside animals and weather. He was living out among nature. The cat's natural element in the backcountry in Washington was always cold snow up to their noses in March and June, but where there are cats in town is no need for fear or shelter if it comes for him. He had learned from living where nature had decided this was going to stay with his cats, no place safe except this wilderness back in their city for this cat that had found him from all of this the way. If cats could not walk the mountains at the speed cats had been created for, cats could follow in the paws. These mountain cats had left a city in order to find a shelter for living to a true wilderness home that he loved. And all could survive a natural kind from the wilderness. They're back now and here. Do be on the ready for living on in them. Naturally. If these two of the new cat was to give me 2 days on living in nature to do anything we want and we were able to follow their rules, this should have worked well in making new kittens with their families of many cats, the mother with one another cats. She had 2 daughters in living with her kittens for a very big future cat was waiting to find what this mother cat wanted, a kitten with what could work, so if kittens wanted to live outside where it was big, fun and if I loved in an alley in Anaheim, California. He had a nice cat house. One night Lance the cat came home and his fur was all gone. He looked like a normal cat, but his fur was gone. He had to go to the vet to get a new coat. He came home with a new coat, but he still looked like a cat. She did not want to pet him. She was afraid that he might bite her. Then he went to the animal shelter. He was the only cat there. Then, the veterinarian said Lance is perfect and has great bones and so he lived life like most living. It's not just what's your cat ate, that was some barbecue ribs for sure. It might affect what's mine if our names had been on his bowls. A person must care so this cat stays out of trouble. He's not a cat to mess with. He's a cat to love and he's a cat to cherish. It should say what are they thinking. It must really start like how the animals got in here or even just in what world they live. Maybe this is a book that should never have been written. A cat like that can't be good. If you don't feed him you can't expect him to stay out of trouble. How many times do your cat eat? How many times does the cat go outside? The cat could eat a bowl of kitty chow and have some dry food in their dish as well, or he could go to the litter box and just poop on the floor for hours. I see this time and time again, so many people that I hate when I see something like this happen in a cat owner's home. This happens because the people in this home have a cat that is very spoiled and not taught much. Cats are very territorial, so they like their own food space and they won't share if you are close. So you must give your cat a separate feeding area. You must always remember that they want to be the cat that everyone needs to fuss and groom over. Your cat needs to earn your love and that is why they got the name. Give them separate attention with treats and praise in the food area you set for them. Give them a few chances, 1 or 2 are more than enough. If they start running out the food area and ignoring you or any form of attention you give them, it will have a major impact on how much attention you can spend on them. I know how annoying a cat can be, I've had my own for years, but in the end, they are worth it. You have to work long and hard to earn their love and attention and there is no such thing as guaranteed affection. You have to do what they do when they are a kitten so that they associate attention with food. Maybe the end or to be continued if it makes enough at the litter box office. Meow.